July 11th. Just when you thought things couldn't get any worse, they do.
As is for investigation
Yo.
team.
Not just them, but the entire school. Yeah. Are you alright? Yeah, I'm okay. I adjust easily. Whenever catch a new homeroom teacher. Wonder who it'll be. I'm pretty sure they wouldn't be able to find anyone worse than King Moron. Unfortunately, Yosuke, they did.
Except in a complete opposite way.
Yeah.
Well, it could have been somebody that, well, is far more restrictive and far worse than King Moron.
Or Mystery Coda.
Must be true.
Instead, it's the complete opposite.
It's a middle-aged flirt
I'm Noriko Kashiwagi, your new class teacher.
who happens to be voiced by the Major.
You all probably know already, but now that Mr. Murdo
yeah.
has passed away, I'll be taking good care of you instead.
I need an adult!
We are adults.
Silence for Mr. Morooka.
They need adults!
They have
Close your
parents.
eyes, everyone.
I was expecting to say that she is an adult. I'm like, no, that's not!
Should be enough. I'll do my best to fill
Okay,
Mr.
this is-
Morooka's shoes.
Fortunately, she
So
keeps them
our regular
crossed.
exams are still on track for
Oh,
next
great.
week.
To make matters worse, we have
As your
exams next
principal
week.
said, it's times like these when the schedule is most important, Nori-chan.
I think we know why she got hired.
Uh-huh.
But that's what it means to become an adult, little by little.
Not like
I
you.
already can't stand her.
Yeah,
First King Moron and
I'm
now
missing
Kashiwagi?
King Moron
How
now.
much worse can it get?
How about you?
I'm starting to regret all the things I
and
said
one
about
more
him.
thing. That idol in our first year
Oh, oddly, they
class,
do
Miss
try to
Fujikawa,
redeem
was it?
Kashiwaki and
In
Golden.
person, she's nothing like she
How?
seems on TV. So
Well,
don't get
she
your
actually
hopes
gives
up,
you
okay?
the male Gecko-Con uniform if you get the right
Great about
item.
an idol, anyway, right, class? She's just a piece of inexperienced jailbait.
Takes one to know one. Miss wrong side of 40.
What's up with her? Does she think she's Rosette's rival?
She
Yeah.
doesn't stand a chance against Rosette.
A self-styled rival.
I heard Kashiwagi is on the wrong side of 40.
She thinks her feminine wiles as a cougar will get her anywhere.
I bet King Moron would have been ecstatic to hear Rosette had enrolled here.
Yeah, he would have
Someone told me
been.
they saw him
Despite
buying
how he
Reese's
treats the other
peanuts.
students, he probably would have treated Reese with respect of all things.
He annoyed the hell out of me, but I feel
Aww, Moroka has a sympathizer.
Oh, you know what? Rosette was on a striptease show.
Ah,
striptease. Dude, if that was true, the paparazzi would have been all over.
no, it was on the Midnight Channel.
I'm
dude.
serious. That the reception went bad right
Here's
when
the
it was
thing,
getting
though.
to the good part.
How could they have been watching it if we had rescued her way before midnight?
You actually believe that crap? How friggin' dense are
I don't know. Maybe it plays the
He was
images of
dreaming.
what goes on during that time
Maybe,
The rumor about the
maybe
Midnight Channel
so.
is spreading
and then
further.
plays it later.
Could be.
We better wrap this
Because
case
we're
up
usually
quick.
tired the day,
Anyways, let's meet
the
up
evening
later.
after.
Don't make any plans for this
So
afternoon.
we wouldn't know.
Yeah, this kind of makes things a lot worse.
Great.
Anyway, meanwhile, at Juness,
Meanwhile, not dealing with cougars and stripping 15-year-olds
Finals are
aside.
next week.
oh,
Even though she
It's been a
actually
while
becomes
since I failed
16
any
by this
subjects.
point.
yeah, actually, last month she did.
Yeah. If by a while you
Which
mean
actually
all
comes
the
back
time.
in poor Kanji.
Yeah.
I've never seen my scores.
Yeah,
But
Kanji
she
is
always
actually
gets
the
above average marks in
youngest
the
of the
subjects that she
group,
doesn't
next to
fail.
Teddy.
Ah!
Hey, why did you tell him? My
Dee-dee-dee-dee.
scores just vary.
Yeah, she actually has a good point. She actually does okay.
Hmm?
She actually does
Chan,
slightly
you
better than
too?
Yosuke.
Slightly.
Sorry, I'm not laughing at you.
No, she's laughing with you.
It's
Yeah,
just,
it's
I
that.
thought it would take me a while to make
Exactly.
any friends at my new
She's not
school.
used to this.
Too bad we met under such awful circumstances.
Funny how we have the murder case to thank for bringing
yeah.
us all together.
What do you guys think about King Moron's case?
Then again, we also look like a
He didn't
bunch
show
of
up on the Midnight Channel even once.
misfits. The odd people out,
If
as
this
it were.
person had been inside the TV, I would have sensed it.
Funny how things
My
work like
nose
that.
isn't as sharp now, but I can tell that much.
So yeah, he was
But
never
they
in
found the body
TV.
on a foggy day again, right? They said on the news that the crime scene
Have
was
you
just the way
considered
it
the
was for
idea
announcer
that
and
maybe
such
this
and such?
isn't the killer that you're thinking of?
Or it could have been just a
I
coincidence.
really wonder about the culprit's
Yeah.
motives.
Well,
Why
then
was
again,
Mr. Muraoka targeted?
it never really hits them.
Hope it wasn't personal. Because there's way too many people who ain't
Then again,
King
they're
Moron's
growing under
guts.
the assumption that the killer caught
But
on
didn't
to
you
what they
say
were
it's
doing.
People who get famous on TV who are targeted. If the killer's choosing targets by watching TV, I picture him as someone who doesn't know the victims at all. I don't think it's worth trying to figure out motives.
Yeah, it'd
that
be just a
type.
big headache.
There are too many people who hold grudges against you for no reason, even if you've never met them.
Yeah, they have the internet for that, so yeah.
You sound like you speak from experience, Rise-chan.
She more or less does.
But with King Moron, he didn't appear on the Midnight Channel.
But
or
again,
the
my
regular
theory,
TV.
my own take on their theory makes sense actually.
I don't get this
That they
at
think
all.
that it is the same killer that they know. It's
Two
just that he's
victims in
wisened
a row
up.
from our school. That's gotta set off the police's alarm bells. They're not gonna leave any stones at school unturned.
And yet we don't see them around the campus.
You know, to be honest,
Hmm?
somewhere deep inside, I thought maybe King Moron was the killer.
Whoa.
The news says that he was the second victim from Yasugami High.
And now Yosuke feels
But we
guilty
all know
about
that's not
thinking
the
that.
case. And I've heard him say more than once that so-and-so deserves to die. But now, I feel bad that I doubted him. He was a capital A asshole. But that doesn't justify killing him.
No.
And not just King Moron. I feel sorry for all the victims.
So we gotta catch the
Can't
killer.
forgive the killer, no
Now
matter
more than
what.
ever.
Well, we'll do what we can. For
I'm
King
sure he'll
Moron's
be
sake,
smiling down on you.
At this rate, you have to
Yeah.
figure that the killer has
Drinking
something to do with the
booze!
right?
That and
So
that
why
these
don't we
kids are
split up
actually
and-
doing something constructive, like saving the
That won't be
town.
necessary.
Huh?
You again.
That person.
You!
Uh-oh, Kanji's getting a call.
There is no need to examine the case of Mr. Muraoka any further.
What?
Why? is
Why?
that?
Apparently, the police have found a
What?
suspect. It would be best to let them handle the case from here.
A suspect?
How do you know?
I'm on this case as a special investigator.
So
By
you're
request
the
of the
hotshot
prefectural
detective
police.
that Adachi mentioned.
What?
They found a suspect? Who is it?
Yeah, remember
As
Adachi
to
did
his name, I
mention
haven't
that
been informed. I do know that he
they,
is a
they
high
got in
schooler.
they got in special investigational support.
It isn't public knowledge
And that,
yet,
of course, is
but he
Naoto.
isn't a student of your high school. It seems they are quite confident that this boy is the killer. They have testimonies directly linking him
Well,
with the
if there's
incident.
testimonies with
I
that, then I
expect
guess
it's
it
only a
makes
matter of
sense that he
time
is a
before he
suspect.
apprehended. Soon this
But
case will be
then
solved,
again,
and
if
your
they have a
town will
suspect,
once again be its
How come he
peaceful,
hasn't been
rustic
arrested
center.
yet?
The suspect is a high schooler?
Could he be in hiding?
Alright. So why come tell us? That's confidential info, right? Why run right here and spill it?
Your game
Well-
will soon reach its end. I felt I should at least let you know that.
It's not a game to us.
You don't deny, then, that you have involved yourselves in the matter? Well, no matter. I have no reason to say anything further.
The only one who thinks this is a game
A game?
is you.
Aren't you the one who thinks of this as a game? I don't care if you're a special investigator or an amateur sleuth. All you're doing is solving mysteries. What could you possibly know about us? You're the one who's playing a game here.
One of the victims? She meant a lot to me. How could I possibly treat this like a game?
No one would in
Plus-
that kind of circumstance.
We made a promise.
Aw.
Yosuke!
A game. That may be quite true.
Huh?
Why so understanding all of a sudden?
Oh.
I get it. I was wondering why you'd be wandering around like this when the police have a suspect.
Because now that they
What,
have
did they
their
get rid of you
their
now that
man,
they have their man?
they
Is that
don't
why
need you
came here?
anymore.
You lonely?
Detectives normally aren't involved with arrests, and we never harbor any special emotions regarding a case either. Still, it is rather unfortunate that people are only attentive
Once
so
you've
long as
fulfilled your
our
role, you're
services are
thrown
required.
away,
But
waiting for
then,
your next opportunity to be
accustomed to it.
useful.
Much about this case was perplexing, but its solution was surprisingly simple. Well then, I'll be going now.
I don't know. He doesn't sound so clean-cut to me.
It
What was
seems
that about?
like...
He just said
There's
his piece
something
and
missing
left.
here.
Wait, this sounds
He
kind
said
of
they
like
have a
the
suspect,
opposite
but
of what
Is this really gonna solve everything?
Adachi does.
Who knows?
You also had to call it a day.
This whole matter's just confusing.
Yeah, let's just go home and rest.
So, I mean, the last few times that we've had these meetings...
Welcome home.
Oh, wow, that was fast.
Wow.
But anyway, you were saying?
It's funny that Adachi just bumbles in. That guy just walked right up to us and just told us the whole spiel without batting an eye.
Then again, Naoto is now pretty much off the investigation now that they have their suspect.
But Naoto's not totally convinced either.
Then again, neither are we.
Yeah.
Because as long as the suspect is still at large, we can't rest easy.
And next to that, we still got 5 more months of gameplay.
So obviously there's something wrong here. Anyway, let's translate.
Let's translate, and call me curious, but this almost seems very familiar in P3's kind of story format.
Let's repassage again, and we'll get some decent money. Yeah, see, you reach your set goal. Hold that thought as we go on to part 49, rather. Bye.
Bye-bye.